Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Space News Pod. This is a show about SpaceX, NASA, and spaceflight. I'm your host, Will Walden, and on this episode, we're going to be talking about the next steps for SpaceX's Starship SN20 down at Starbase, because just recently, they moved Starship pretty close to the chopsticks. They moved it pretty close to the Orbital Launch Integration Tower and the launch pad over there. So the cool thing is, it's out of the way, but it's closer to the orbital launch tower. So that means something pretty big is going to be happening in the next few days. So let me show you where it actually is, because it's kind of hard to judge where it is, how far away it is right now from the catch arms, from the chopsticks. But it's about 50-ish meters away, 25 to 50 meters away right now. So that means that they still have a little bit of room in between the chopsticks and the Starship. This is a picture that I took yesterday when I was down at Starbase. So that's about as far away as that's as far away as the Starship is right now, about 50-ish meters from the chopsticks. Maybe a little bit less, not exactly sure, but they still have some room between the Starship and the chopsticks. That being said, the next few days, we have some road closures. Or we had some road closures. The 24th and 25th have been canceled. The 26th, all day long, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And then we have some more road closures for Highway 4 from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. on the 27th. And on the 28th, from 6 a.m. till 4 p.m. And the 28th is a Friday. So usually they do the early morning schedule, because Friday is kind of like party time down here, and you go to the beach. A lot of people come down to the beach. They go fishing, they go surfing, they go do whatever down at the beach that they're going to do. They're going to go party, have some fun. So they get done with this stuff early at about 4 o'clock. So everyone done with work can go do their thing. So these road closures right here, the 26th is the one. That's the one that we're really hoping will be something important for Starship SN20 and the chopsticks going forward. So we have those road closures ready to go. And let me show you this real quick. I'm gonna show you another thing that I posted 2 days ago, or was it yesterday? But I posted this the other day. There's a temporary closure of Highway 4 from Oklahoma Ave to Boca Chica Beach, and I want to kind of give you guys a presence of what it's like, how far away that is. From Oklahoma Avenue all the way down to the beach, it's about a 25 to 30 minute drive. So that's a big area. This is from Cameron County Judge Eddie Trevino Jr. And that means that within this time frame, within the 10 to 10 a.m. or 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. time frame, they're going to be closing off like 20 miles of road, 15 to 20 miles of road. And that means that something pretty big and substantial is going to be happening at Starbase in that time frame. So that's going to be on the 26th. So what's going to be happening on the 26th? Let's take a gander. Let's take a quick think about this, because I thought about this for the last few days. What could they be doing? They moved Starship closer, right? They have to lift up Starship at some point. What are they going to do for 12 hours straight? So first thing that I think they're going to do, they're going to move Starship into position. Chopsticks are absolutely massive. You don't understand how big these things are. And I still don't understand that. And I'm there every day. Like, I go down there almost every day and I see these things and I don't even comprehend how big these things are, but they're gigantic, right? So moving this gigantic ship that's 150-ish feet tall towards these chopsticks, that alone is pretty intense. So moving it to the chopsticks on its little, it has like a little puck that it sits on. Not little, it's huge. It's about 30 to 40 feet diameter mover. And it moves it over to where the chopsticks are. And then it has to move it another 50 meters or so, 25 to 50 meters to the chopsticks. I think the first thing they're going to do, and let me know what you think in the comments. What do you think they're going to do? What do you think they're what do you think they're going to be doing on the 26th? But I think the first thing that they're going to do is do a test fit for Starship on the chopsticks. I think that's going to take a lot of time. I think that's going to take at least 2 hours of that time because they have to move it all into place. So the road closes at 10, right? And usually about, I don't know, they have to clear the pad. They have to clear everybody out of there, make sure everything's ready. Not clear the pad, but clear everybody out of there that's not supposed to be there. You know, filmers, photographers, people that are just hanging out. And then what they do from there is it's about an hour before anything starts happening. So at about 11 o'clock, we're expecting something to happen. 10:30, 11 o'clock. Make sure everyone's out of there. And then about 11 o'clock, 11:30, somewhere around there, maybe noon, they'll start moving, or they'll have moved Starship to the chopsticks. At about noon, they're going to put it in place. 12:30, they're going to put it in place. And then from there, they're going to do a fit test because the chopsticks have an adapter that will allow Ship 20 to be lifted on it. All right, so they have to do a fit test with Starship to make sure that it fits on these chopsticks properly so it can be lifted on top of Booster 4. Right? So what do you do with the rest of the 10 hours that you have left? So you do the initial stuff, place it on there, incremental lifts. I think that's what's going to be happening throughout the day. And the reason why they did the road closure is because if something were to happen, say if something were to malfunction, you know, if one of the chopsticks broke, really bad things can happen. So that's why they close it down for 12 hours. While they're doing this work, I think they're going to do incremental lifts until they get to the top of Booster 4. And then they're going to hold it and do, or the height of Booster 4. So about 250 feet up. They're going to hold it there for a while, kind of go through the motions of putting it into place on top of the booster and holding it there while they do that, you know, maybe for another hour and a half while they do that, while they get it all, you know, kind of make sure that the chopsticks work properly for that amount of time and then lower it down. So by the time, I'm assuming by 8 o'clock at night, it's pretty lit up down there at nighttime. So I'm assuming by 8 o'clock, they're going to have it fully lifted on top of where Booster 4 would be. And then they're going to lower it down slowly. That is if they use this whole time. So it's possible they get to, you know, some increment, you know, maybe it's 100 feet up and they're like, this is good enough. This is good enough for today. And we're going to move on and we're going to go to the next road closure, which is the 27th between 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. So it's possible that they do half on the 26th and half on the 27th, but there's no road closures. There's no full road closure, the 20-mile road closure of Highway 4 on the 27th. So that's between 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. So let me know what you think in the comments. What do you think they're going to do? This is all speculation too, because we don't have any insider information right now about what they're going to be doing. I've asked around, but I haven't heard anything back from anybody. So that's the most I can do is kind of speculate what they're going to be doing. So let me know what you think. All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching. And if you like this, make sure to subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. It's free. And also, we have a Patreon, which is in the link below. Thanks. Bye-bye. Oh, I still have my gloves on. I just did this whole show with my gloves on. Okay, bye.